EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's a sport like no other, overflowing with pageantry and a rich tradition that is simply unparalleled. For 60 minutes, there are no limits. All things are achievable and no goal insurmountable. Tradition, to be able to walk in the footsteps of past heroes, to become the victor.
Gets rid of the ball, it's caught. He's got Toronto girls to the 15, the 10, the 5. He's gone. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Today, heroes will be realized and heartfelt dreams. All of glory. Huntington, West Virginia, home of the Rose Garden of Ritter Park and Marshall University Football Stadium, is the site for this game. And we don't need to worry about the weather because it is absolutely gorgeous out here for tonight's game between the Kent State Golden Flashes and the Thundering Herd of Marshall. Brad Nessler here along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit in the booth, bringing you the hard-hitting action of the college football season. The Thundering Herd, I imagine, would be considered a slight underdog coming into this affair. Coach, do you see it that way?
Well, I'm not so sure about that, Brad. Kent State has a good defensive football team, but I think they're going to be facing an offense that could really give them trouble in this game. Kirk, look for these guys to use good offensive balance, spread the ball out to all the receivers, and keep this defense guessing the entire game. I think that'll be good enough to pull an upset.
Well, that's definitely a bold prediction, and I just don't agree with it. Kent State is just too good all around. They would really have to beat themselves in this one. I mean, look at the players they've got. At wide receiver.
Marshall likes to play offense first.
And the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players line up for the kick. He kicks it. Fitzgerald fields it in the end zone. First and 10, ball on the 21-yard line. The Thundering Herd come out in the ace formation. Blitz is on. He jukes. Beasley brings him down for a loss. Loss of a yard. Ball on the 19. The D-line shifts over. Little shake and bake move. He spins around. Beasley with a takedown at the 30. Ball on the 30-yard line. Third down, less than a yard. Linebackers move over.
3rd and inches.
He drops back. He's looking for his man. Incomplete pass. 4th down, less than a yard. Mitchell awaiting the return. Scott gets it off. Mitchell fields it at the 26. Ball on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The Thundering Herd come out in a 4-3. Number 5 back to throw. He's scrambling. Fires a bullet out to the right. And it's incomplete. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25. The Golden Flashes come out in the ace formation. Steps back to pass. Lets it fly. He's got the first. Chase brings him down. Ball on the 45-yard line. Marshall comes out in a 4-3. Drops back to pass. He's going to try and scramble. This one's thrown deep over the middle. They'll bring him down at the 33-yard line. 1st down. What a pass.
Boy, that was a big-time throw by the quarterback. He did a good job of taking what the defense gives him.
Ball on the 33. Kent State lines up in the ace set. Drop back to pass. He's looking for his man. 1st down. Chase with a takedown at the 19-yard line. How about that pass, Kirk?
You know, guys, one of the things often overlooked in college football is the relationship between a quarterback and his receiver. Here, you can see that these two are definitely on the same page.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19. Kent State comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Back to pass. Lets it go. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He had it, but he couldn't hang on to it.
You know, there's really no excuse for that either. He needs to make that catch, Coach.
I agree 100% with you.
One man backfield. Drops back. Lets it fly. Incomplete pass. Ball on the 19. Number 20 lines up as a single back. Drops back to pass. He scrambled. Number 5 is going to be sacked for a loss. They're stopped for a giant loss. Ball on the 33-yard line. 4th and long. Franklin lined up for the field goal. He's going to need some distance on this one. The kick is up. And it's wide left. No good. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Sanchez is back in the gun. Sanchez drops the throw. He lets it go. Off his hands, incomplete. Ball on the 33. The linebacker shift over a little. Back to pass. He passes it, and it falls incomplete. And he overthrew that one badly.
Whoa, the receiver's fast, but he's not that fast.
Ball on the 33. 3rd down and 10 coming up. The Golden Flashes line up with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. He's looking for his man. Incomplete pass. And there was a lot of pressure on the quarterback there.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's why his pass was off.
Ball on the 33. Mitchell back deep to return. Scott gets it off. Mitchell takes it at the 16. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. Came away with a nice return there, Lee Corso. Ball on their own 28. The Golden Flashes come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. He fires right. And it's caught. Fitzgerald brings him down at the 47-yard line. That ball was thrown high.
Yeah, but this receiver knew he could jump up and get it. Great play.
Ball on their own 47. The Golden Flashes come out in the ace formation. He runs back. Fitzgerald comes away with a sack. That's a loss of about 5. Ball on their own 42. Marshall lines up defensively in a 4-3. Throws it out there. Mitchell hangs on to it. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 45-yard line. The Thundering Herd use a 4-man front here. He drops back. He lets it go. Number 16 with a catch. Irvin with a takedown at the 18-yard line. What an amazing catch. 1st down.
Boy, Brad, you said it. That is a big-time play there. Spectacular catch and great body control there on the long pass reception.
Ball on the 18. Number 20, alone in the backfield. Back to pass. He's on the run. He passes it. Complete. Makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Kirk, that was a beautiful pass and a nice catch.
Well, this is one of those plays you just sit back and admire. The quarterback threw the ball perfectly. And again, the speed of the receiver is the difference in this play.
And he hits the PAT. Kent State ready to kick this one off. Dukes at number 0 set to return. Here's the kick. Fitzgerald fields it in the end zone. Ball on the 20. 1st and 10. Kent State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Sanchez back to pass. Rolls to the right. He's looking for his man. That was a nice leaping catch.
You know, those passes can be dangerous, too, because the receiver makes himself vulnerable jumping in the air like that.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Thundering Herd come out in the ace formation.
At the 25-yard line.
On a pitch out. He's got the first. And he's got the touchdown. And that was a big-time run.
Yep, as soon as he gets his feet. Goodbye, sweetheart.
And he tacks on the extra point. Marshall is ready to kick it away. Johnson and Mitchell back to return. He kicks it. That was some kick.
Yo, does that guy have a leg or what?
Ball on the 21-yard line. They use 4 linebackers. Back to pass. He scrambled. He throws it. First down, and he's tackled at the 40. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Ball on their own 40. It's 1st and 10. Marshall comes out at a 4-3. Number 5 back to throw. He's scrambling, fires a bullet over the middle. He's got the first. Brooks brings him down at the 29-yard line. What an outstanding play that was.
Yo, that was a perfectly designed pass play, and they ran it to perfection.
Ball on the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And we're all tied up at the end of the first quarter. And we're ready now for the start of the second quarter. 1st and 10. Ball on the 29. The golden flashes come out in the ace formation. He drops back. Now he's scrambling. He's looking for his man. And that one's fallen incomplete. He just let that one slip out of his hand.
Oh, he can't take his eyes off the ball. It looks like that's what happened.
Ball on the 29. Marshall lines up defensively in a 4-3. Steps back to pass. He unloads it. And it's caught. Brooks with a takedown at the 10. That one was nearly overthrown.
Boy, the receiver makes a great play by putting his hands up. He had enough vertical leap to get his hands on it.
Kent State lines up in the ace set. Number 5 back to throw. He's going to try and scramble. He guns it to the right. Batted away. He was able to just knock that one away.
Yeah, great play here by the defensive back, locating the ball and going up to bat it away.
Marshall going with a 3-man front. Drops back to pass. He's on the run. Fires a bullet over the middle. Fitzgerald tips it away. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and just get his hand on it.
The golden flashes come out in the ace formation. Number 5 back to pass. Owens comes away with a sack. 6-yard setback. That'll bring up a 4th and goal. Franklin is lined up for the kick. He gets it up, and it is good. Kent State to kick this one off. Fitzgerald and Dukes seek to return. Aristigue kicks it off. That was some kick.
Yo, does that guy have a leg or what?
Ball on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. The defensive line's moving all over. They're coming. Jupu. Carroll tackles him. Ball on the 19. The Golden Flashes line up with 6 defensive backs. He drops back. He passes it. Complete. And they pick up 9 there. Third and 2 coming up here. They shift on the defensive line. Back to pass. Lets it go. Tipped away. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Ball on the 28. 4th and 2. Mitchell, the return man. He punts it. Mitchell fields it at the 26, and he didn't get anything on that return.
Well, the coverage team did an outstanding job at containing here. You always see this with this team. They're very disciplined on special teams.
The Thundering Herd come out in a 4-3. Drops back to pass. And it's caught. And they finally tackle him at the 43. And he delivered a nice pass there, Coach.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. I like what this coach is doing here by opening up his playbook. It's going to have the defense calling for mercy soon.
It's 1st and 10. Marshall comes out in a 4-3. Drops back to pass. And he's going to come up with a sack. Big loss of yardage. It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. The Golden Flashes come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. He's on the run. He throws it. And it's knocked down. Guys, he threw that one right into the cover.
Kurt, nothing gets a coach more fired up than to throw the ball into coverage. Oh, wait. You never made mistakes like that, did you?
No, of course not.
Kent State goes with the ace set here. Number 5 steps back to pass. Now he's scrambling. This one's thrown deep over the middle. 1st down. Brooks. Fifth play of this drive coming up. Kent State lines up in the ace set. He drops back. He's on the run. Lets it go. He's got the first. Brooks with a takedown at the 17. How about that pass, Kirk?
You know, guys, one of the things often overlooked in college football is the relationship between a quarterback and his receiver. Here, you can see that these two are definitely on the same page.
The Golden Flashes come out in the ace formation. Drops back the pass. He scrambled. He's looking for his man. And they couldn't hook up on that one. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Ball on the 17-yard line. It's second down and 10 to go. Marshall lines up defensively in a 4-3. Drops back. Fires across the middle. First down. And down he goes at the 4-yard line. First down. What a pass.
Boy, that was a big-time throw by the quarterback. He did a good job of taking what the defense gives him.
They put everyone up on the line. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. Number 20 drops it. They're crowding the line. And he's tackled at the 4-yard line. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Back to throw. He passes it. Number 16 makes the catch. And that one worked just like they draw it up, Kirk.
Yeah, Brad, you're exactly right. Offensive line did a good job of protecting the quarterback. Good route by the receivers. Results, touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kent State ready to kick this one off.
Number 47, number 23, Tennessee.
Here's the kick. Dukes fields it in the end zone. First and 10. The Golden Flashes bring in their dime package. Drops back. He's looking for his man, and it falls incomplete. And he overthrew that one badly.
Whoa, the receiver's fast, but he's not that fast.
It's second down and 10 to go. Marshall comes to the line, only one man in the backfield.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sanchez back to throw. Lets it fly. Complete. Tackle at the 36. First and 10. Ball on their own 36. Kent State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Ball on the 36-yard line. 2nd and 10. The defense lines up with 6 DBs.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. He lets it go. Tipped away. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Ball on the 36. They shift on the defensive line.
3rd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He drops back. He's scrambling. He unloads it. Tupai has it. Makes the catch, but just not enough for the first.
Yeah, they're going to come up a little bit short here. Nice job by the defense of preventing this completion from turning into a first down.
Ball on the 42. Mitchell back to return it. Punts the ball away. Mitchell fields it at the 11. And he's tackled at the 29-yard line. That was a nice little punt return there.
Well, Brad, that was a combination of a couple things. Some good blocks, but also the ability.
Ball on their own 29. Kent State goes with the ace set here. Number 5 steps back to pass. He lets it go deep down the middle. Complete. Chase brings him down at the 40. Fitzgerald picks up the loose ball. Number 5. And a nice recovery there.
I'll tell you guys something. Coaches love players that force fumbles and recover the football.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. The D-line shifts over. He drops back. He lets it go. It's intercepted. Levi brings him down at the 30-yard line. And that turnover's got hurt.
Yeah, they wanted to rack up some points before they have to help morale. Sorry, it didn't work.
Ball on their own 30. 4-man front by the defense. Step back to pass. Now he's scrambling. Throws it out there. Mitchell hangs on to it. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. Four-three defense. Number 5 drops the throw. Rolling out to the right side. Loss of 10 yards. Ball on their own 37. 2nd and long coming up here. The Golden Flashes come out in the ace formation. Drops the throw. Now he's scrambling. He throws it. Complete. Olsen with a takedown at the 45-yard line. That was a nice leaping catch.
You know, those passes can be dangerous, too, because the receiver makes himself vulnerable jumping in the air like that.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Marshall lines up in a dime defense here. Back to pass. Number 5 is going to be sacked for a loss. 9-yard loss on the play.
Timeout called by the offense.
4th and 10 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. 1-man backfield. Back to pass. Lets it go. And they couldn't hook up on that one. They couldn't convert that 4th down.
Boy, look at these guys out there. They are fired up. Now let's see if it's going to lead to any points.
Ball on the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. The Thundering Herd go with the I formation. Back to pass. Sanchez is going to be sacked for a loss. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, 17. Marshall got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Martin kicks it off. Johnson fields it in the end zone. 1st and 10. Defense lines up in a 4-3. Number 5 back to throw. He lets it go. And that one's fallen incomplete. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Ball on the 21-yard line. Marshall comes out in a 4-3. Back to pass. Rifles it over the middle. Incomplete pass. He broke that one up nicely.
You know, that's just what happens when the ball is just out of reach for an interception. It gets tipped.
Ball on their own 21. Kent State lines up in the A set. Back to pass. He's going to try and scramble. Lets it go. Complete. And down he goes at the 43-yard line. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
Well, the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk. Catch it for a 1st and 10. Nice play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Kent State goes with the A set here. Number 5 drops back. He lets it go deep down the middle. Chase brings him down at the 37-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. 4-man front by the defense. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. And that run got stuck.
Yeah, you're right. The defense definitely won the battle at the line of scrimmage there.
6th play of this drive coming up. 4-3 defense. Back to pass. He passes it. Fitzgerald gets it down. Nice job knocking that one down.
You're right. Good job there on the coverage. That's just what they teach you to do.
7th play of this drive coming up. The Thundering Herd bring in the nickel package. Back to pass. Number 5 is going to be sacked for a loss. There's a 10-yard loss. Ball right around midfield. Dukes awaiting the return. Aristigue gets it off.
Coach, how do these punters pin the ball deep like that? That's due to hours and hours of practice. I'll bet that kid has practiced that punt 1,000 times.
Ball on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. 4-3 defense. Sanchez back to pass. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. And he overthrew that one badly.
Whoa, the receiver's fast, but he's not that fast.
So it's 2nd and 10. Kent State brings in their nickel package.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Sanchez drops back to pass. Incomplete. Guys, he threw that one right into the coverage.
Kirk, nothing gets a coach more fired up than to throw the ball into coverage. Oh, wait, you never made mistakes like that, did you?
No, of course not.
3rd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to pass. He's looking for his man. He's got the first. He finally goes down at the 49. And they convert the 3rd down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
Kent State comes out in a 4-3. Tries to juke. First down. Touchdown. Wow, what an amazing run right there, guys.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if this kid doesn't scream Heisman at you, I don't know what will.
And he hits the PAT. Marshall is ready to kick it away. Johnson and Mitchell back ready to return. Martin kicks it off. Mitchell takes it at the 4. It's 1st and 10, ball on their own 26. Number 20 lines up as a single back, drops back to pass. He's on the run, and down he goes. They'll lose 8 yards there. Ball on the 17-yard line. 2nd and long coming up here. Kent State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's going to try and scramble. Fires a bullet out to the right. Mitchell with a catch. Tackle at the 41. That one was nearly overthrown.
Boy, the receiver makes a great play by putting his hands up. He had enough vertical leap to get his hands on it.
Ball on the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. The Thundering Herd use a 4-man front here. He drops back. Baldwin with a takedown at the 32-yard line. 8 yards back on the play. Ball on the 32. 2nd and long. Kent State goes with east set here. Drops to throw. He throws it. Mitchell makes the catch. Fitzgerald brings him down at the 49. He had to stretch to get that pass.
He's going to pull a muscle if he has to do that again.
Ball on the 49. 1st and 10. 4-man front by the defense. Drops to throw. Rolls right. Lets it go. Complete. Olsen with a takedown at the 35-yard line. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
6th play of this drive coming up. Marshall lines up defensively. 4-3. He drops back. Lets it fly. Incomplete pass. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Well, Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
Number 20, alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He lets it go. And it's caught. Dukes brings him down at the 9-yard line. And he hauled that one in for a 1st down.
Well, that's a big-time play. Did an excellent job there of getting separation from the defender, and he's able to pull down that pass for quite a few yards.
Kent State lines up in the A set. He drops back. He's rolling right. He passes it, and it's caught, and it's complete for the touchdown. And a nice connection for the score, Coach.
Yep. The defense can forget about it.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kent State to kick. Dukes and number 0 back deep to return. He kicks it. Fitzgerald fields at the goal line. It's 1st and 10. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Sanchez drops back to pass. Rolls right. Sanchez is going to be sacked for a loss. They lose 7 yards on that play.
Number 95 loss of 7 yards on the play.
Ball on the 12-yard line. Second and long. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Back to pass. He unloads it. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Ball on the 12. Here's a third and long situation. Marshall lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. Strong. Drops the ball. Fourth and a bunch coming up here. Ball on their own 12. Mitchell back deep to return. He gets it away. Mitchell fields it at the 41. He couldn't make anything happen on that punt return.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much he could do in a situation like that. There were just too many tacklers around him.
Ball on their own 42. One-man backfield. Number 5 steps back to pass. He lets it go. Mitchell has it. Fitzgerald with a takedown at the 43-yard line. They nearly gave that ball away.
But luckily that guy was paying attention to what was going on and was able to recover the football.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Kent 24, Marshall 14. They've switched sides, and these teams are all set to start the fourth and final quarter. They'll take over at the 44. 4-man front by the defense. Brooks brings him down at the 42-yard line. He picks up a yard on the play. Ball on the 42. It's second down and 8 to go. Kent State goes with the ace set here. Back to throw. Guns it across the middle. Complete. Chase with a takedown at the 29-yard line. How about that pass, Kirk?
You know, guys, one of the things often overlooked in college football is the relationship between a quarterback and his receiver. Here, you can see that these two are definitely on the same page.
Ball on the 29-yard line. Number 20 lines up as a single back. Drops back to pass. He's on the run. Lets it fly. And it's caught. And he's finally brought down at the 2. He jumped up and snagged that ball.
Well, the quarterback threw the ball too high. Credit his receiver for going up to make the play.
They put everyone up on the line. And he's going to lose yards on this one. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Touchdown. Well, he didn't have far to go on that one.
Well, Brad, when you get inside the 5-yard line, you have to rely on the offensive line and great execution. That's exactly what they did right there.
he hits the PAT. Kent State lines up for the kickoff. Fitzgerald and Dukes set to return. Here's the kick. That was some kick.
Yo, does that guy have a leg or what?
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Gutierrez lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He pumps once. He passes it. It falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Tupai alone in the backfield.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Drops back. Lets it go. That catch was made, but he couldn't keep a foot in bounds.
I know it can be tough, but as a receiver, you really need to be aware of the sidelines at all times.
Ball on the 21. Gutierrez is back in the gun.
3rd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gutierrez steps back to pass. Levi drops it. I think he really needed to make that catch.
Well, that pass was thrown right on the money, and it should have been caught. The quarterback's going to be furious because now it's 4th down.
Mitchell, the return man. Scott gets it off. Mitchell fields it at the 38. Ball on their own 38. The Thundering Herd come out in a 4-3. Number 20 gets it off. Olsen brings him down at the 35. Taken back 3 yards. Ball on their own 35. The Golden Flashes come out in the ace formation. Back to throw. He unloads it, and it's caught. Brooks with a takedown at the 48. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Ball right around midfield. Number 20 is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Here comes the defense. And down he goes at the 47. So, Coach, he picked up a few yards on that one.
Brad, tough running by this kid.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 47. Number 20 alone in the backfield. Drop back to pass. He's scrambling. He guns it to the right. Incomplete pass. He couldn't hang on to that one, guys.
Well, I can't blame him for dropping that one. Did you see how hard that ball was thrown? Wow.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Kent State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Number 5 steps back to pass. Complete, and he's taken down at the 25. Oh, my, that long gain gives him a 1st down, Coach.
A 1st down and a nice pass play. Knowing you can convert on 3rd and long will open up your offense a little bit more on 1st and 2nd. Let's see what they do from here.
Ball on the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Marshall comes out in a 3-4. D brings him down at the 24. Well, that play sure didn't work.
Brad, this is a sensational play by the defense. They just charged in there and they stuffed it.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Thundering Herd use a 4-man front here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Marshall comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs.
The defense takes its time.
Ball on the 28-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. D brings him down for a loss. This one's in the books, folks. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
No excuses in this one, Brad. We saw a good game where one team just outplayed the other. Kent State played a good physical game out there. And not only that, they played a smart game too. These are smart college kids and really make some good, smart decisions out there. I like this football team.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2002. We hope you join us again. Again, our final score, Kent 31, Marshall 14. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.